What's up guys, Mercy Boy Brawl Stars here, and today, as you can see, I have my Shelly to 600 trophies. Now you're probably like, Mercy Boy, Shelly's bad, isn't she? Well, not on this gem grab map she isn't, especially with the dominance of Rosa. Now as you can see, I have the number 8 Shelly in the US, and you obviously probably thought I did this by playing with an organized team, you know? Well, that is not correct. I pushed Shelly all the way from 525 to 604 with randoms and no losses in between. Now, as you can see, here are all these victories. These first 3, the ones with Carl when I tilted him a little bit, and then these first 2 are with a group of randoms. First, yep, of course, against my bud Diegon. Second, against another team, and then third is when I get this pretty good team of randoms. And as you can see, look at the length of the games too. Look at how short they are. That just shows our dominance throughout every single game. They're pretty much all less than 2 minutes. A lot of them are less than a minute 30. And so that just shows our dominance throughout these entire games and how dominant this comp is. Poco double tank, you know it's pretty good on Stone Fort. Well, not bad here either. So here, this is probably the worst game I've played the entire time. But this is against a very good team. These players have pushed to like 14,000 before each of them. And so these both are pretty good. Now, as you can see here, here's what I'm going to do. I stay in this bush until this guy overextends in the right bush. And then once he overextends, I go in. Now, as you can see, I'm getting tagged up a little bit. Our Rosie does get on the pro. And as you can see, I'm able to get close to GP there. Now, Lukey Bear can't really do much. And there goes our Rosie making a great play. And this is where we are able to dominate this game. And so we are playing very well right now. As you can see, this double tank strategy is working really well, especially with the Rosa super in. Now, our Rosa has really extended far, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. Because we're still okay. Now, ignore that super. You did not ever see that. Do not ever speak of it. I auto-aimed it. I'm sorry. I apologize. Now, of course, our Poco is about to die, but I thought the Spike was over there. Lukey Bear's a pretty good player, too. The best player is Skunk Seaman out of these guys, and he goes down to our Rosa. I go down to Carl, but I've already pretty much done my job, and, of course, Poco's got the heal, so he's going to be fine. Spike tries to drop another super, but Rosa gets to him, and I'm able to get Carl, who overextends, and now I'm just kind of defending. Poco's able to heal me up while I go in, and there goes Rosa getting the kill on Crow. Now, as you can see, Rosa is, of course, very dominant on this map. Rosa's just so meta right now, and it's ridiculous. There goes Rosa again. Yep, you don't even need to try with her. There I go, supering the Spike, and that's going to be the first game against some pretty good players. All 13, 14K players. Now we're going to get into the next game, which is going to be a very easy game. Oops, sorry, Danger Boy, I can't play with you right now. But, so we're going to get into the next game. The next game is very easy, and you're just going to see the dominance of this comp against your average everyday randoms or average everyday not so good team. So, here we are. They do have a Rosa, which makes things a little bit more difficult, but it's not too bad, really. We really dominate this game when we just assert it. So watch, I wait for the Jessie to overextend. Now, I know that Jessie's hit pretty bad, so I'm going to go in. I'm not going to wait for her to overextend. Well, she did overextend a little bit, but I'm just going to go in. There I go, and we're able to squad wipe in about 2.2 seconds. We're about to squad wipe their whole team. There goes their Rosa in. Our Rosa is able to get healed up by Poco. There I go, wiping out the whole place. There we go. And that's why Shelly's very dominant if you can use her well, especially against tanks. Now, it was very lucky that they didn't use this El Primo, because I just counter El Primo so well on Rosa. That's mainly why I played Shelly, because she's a Rosa counter. And so, to be honest, El Primo's literally just going to sit in this bush and wait to use his jump for the rest of the game. So, it's basically a 2v3, and it's really unfair. And so I make Jessie waste her turret, and Rosa's able to get that down without taking too much damage from her. There we go, I'm able to take out the Rosa, take out the Jessie, and there it is. We're able to pick up the last gem. El Primo is going to jump in here, and that is going to be an absolute roast on El Primo. And then I'm just going to do what I do best. There we go in, get my super again, kind of waste it, but it doesn't matter. And so that just shows the dominance of this comp. Of course, Rosa with that bush healing, when both Rosas are in a super battle, our Rosa is going to win, which is also a nice feature, but that is a very good game. As you can see, the opposing Rosa was not very high power, so that kind of helped us out a little bit. But we were able to get the win in that game, and so I'm going to show you guys one final game. Now I'm going to show you the game that we struggled to get the win in the most. Now, here it is right here. This Jean and Bo game right here, it was a little bit tougher for us to get the win, even though it wasn't a max Bo. Bo is still very good on this map, even without max, especially with his mines, but he's, of course, better with max. So, here we go. We're going to go into it. It's mainly because the Jean gets a good pull on our Poco overextends, and Jean gets a good pull. That's the main reason why we were about to lose, but then, of course, we just dominated after that. And so it ended up being a really quick game. So, of course, the first part of the game, we're really doing our normal thing. We're getting control. Our Rosa's going in. See, our Rosa is taking all the focus, and then I can just sneak around and finish off all these other kills. And so now they're all gone except for the Bo, and the Bo does put a pretty decent mine to keep that area control. But then we are able to kind of pressure on Rosa. Rosa's gonna go in. I'm gonna get some super kind of try and almost take her out. But here's Poco kind of overextended up here, even though he's getting pushed back. But he kind of when he probably should have just dropped back more and gave up control, because he could have gotten it back pretty well. So, there we go. Now we don't have the gens, we don't have control, but here we go. This is where I'm able to get this kill, and they overextend trying to save her, which is what I was hoping for, and then we're able to get all these kills, and that is just going to be a really quick game. A nice, easy, solid win. And, so, this comp is very dominant here. A max Bo would work as well, but to be honest, if you want to get good games, this Poco, because of these high health brawlers he has in front of him, he can more effectively use his heal, of course, and it's a very nice comp, unless the other team has a lot of push destroyers, which usually there's not too many in this map. But it's a very good comp in general, and I really enjoyed playing it. It was really fun just getting up close and just blasting people. So shoutouts to my teammates, of course, Kevin Lopez, who actually wasn't in a club before this, but just joined Hammer Esports, which is exciting. Congratulations to him for getting accepted. And, of course, Chef, who is also in Hammer Esports. He was in Hammer Esports before that, and I think the other kid Kevin Lopez joined because he was in it. So that's going to be the video. If you guys like and subscribe. Mercy Boy Brawl Stars signing out.